let us look at mathematics paper 2, section 1 and section 2. Section 1 can be very wide because it can come from anywhere, but I have highlighted those questions or topics that you must meet in paper 1, in paper 2, section 1. Number 1, trigonometry 2 and 3, trigonometry 3 and 2. That one you must get one question. SATs is a must. You must get one question in section 1 for SATs. You must get, if sequence and the series is not going to be section 2, then it must be section 1. Formula and variation, prepare. That one will not miss in section 1. Formula and variation. Making the subject of the formula. That one is a must. You will tell me. Then vectors. If vectors is not going to be in section 2, then it must be section 1. Yeah, that one is a must, I promise you. So it is not going to be section 2, it must be section 1. Binomial expansion, a must. That one, put it down. It is a must. You must expand, use the Pascal triangle, and give us apply. That one is a must. Then probability. If probability is not going to come on section 2, then one question of 3 marks or 4 must be in section 1. Mixture, it will not miss. Mixture. Two products were mixed in the ratio, this on that, find the ratio or find whatever. Is that those questions must prepare very well there. If statistics is not going to be in section 2, then it must be in section 1. That one also you should note. Statistics, you should also note that. Then at least I wanted you to have at least 9 topics that you need to be sure of on section A. Now let us go straight to section 2. That's where my interest is. My interest in section 2 for this year 2024. I wanted to look at the possibilities of the question that are going to come. We have all of those questions, as you can see, from number 1, number 2, commercial arithmetic, angle properties, formula variation, sequence, that. This, as I was doing the analysis, I realized that sequence and the series has been number 17 in very many years. Number 17. So, and even last year. Therefore, number 1, prepare very well in formula and variation, which is form 3 work. That's number 1. Number 2, prepare very well in commercial arithmetic. The income tax. Ujue ile ya reverse, ujue ile ya kwenda direct. Sasa hapo ndio utakuwa umekuwa prepared. You do a lot of practice. Those are 2. I want to give you 9 topics which you will need to deal with seriously. Commercial, I've given formula and variation, and then sequence and series. Number 3 is sequence and series. Let me jump. Then vectors is a common question. Let me give it number 4. Vectors. Probability can be there, but sometimes it is tricky, so I don't encourage an average student. And if you have a problem with English, you don't need to go to probability because it needs some concepts which are very fine. So go for vectors. That's number 4. Let me go to number mixed and rate. No, matrices and transformation. Maybe, but I want to go to specifically to statistics. So number 5, statistics. Number 5, statistics. Then number 6, I predict for longitudes. Number 6. So work very well for longitudes and latitude. Very well. Number 6. And then we need to have the graph. And this graph this time around, last year we had the cubic. Now this year, I want to expect this graph here. Trigonometric 2 and trigonometric 3. So 2023, they drew it was a cubic graph. It was this one. 2023 it was this one. This was 2023. Now there must be a graph in paper 2, and that graph this time around I want it to be trigonometry 3 and trigonometry 2 here, where so this number, this is my number 7 or what? Yes, number 7. I want to give you the graph number 7 here. This is going to come like this, like this, like this, and the other one is going to come like this, like this. Then this is the sine of what, cosine of what. You are going to read the values here. You are going to use the graph to answer the questions. So this is what you are expecting. The graph, that is the kind of graph we are expecting. That's number 7. Number 8, of course. Now here, if you are, there are those that which will not miss linear programming. That's number 8. If you are good in linear programming, please work on it because it will not miss linear programming. And then after that, now for number 9, it can either be integration or 3-dimension. So let me, number 9, I will give you number 9, so you can choose the one you are best in and work on that. Number 9, I will give this to number 9. So if you work on these topics, only the 9 of them, this 9, and even if you left the other, because if you don't have time, if you left the rest of the topics out and then worked seriously, and also if you are in good in loci is another topic which doesn't miss. So I don't want to give so many topics, but I can put this one to be number 10. Loci is a topic which doesn't miss also. So if you prepare at least 8 of these topics I have highlighted here, the one that if the one you think is not good with you, leave it, and then pick 8. Out of these 8, my friend, you will smile in an exam if you have prepared very well. You did a lot of practice, and you will come out a happy person. I think that is so. Work on these topics, and I have told you the topics I have written here must on the section 1. This one you will find them whether you like it or not. They will be there. There's no way an exam, a paper 2 exam will end without a series and a sequence question, without a commercial arithmetic question, without SAD section, without, no. I have not seen that. So maybe this one, if you think so, it can be the first one. Thank you.